4 o'clock hour, well above $230,000. Mal, wasn't that? Mal Washington gave us a good number.
Right at 200, just over $224,000.
So I guessed a little low. We need more. That is what I'm saying. We need at least 6,000 more to get us to 230 and just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. We have an opportunity for you to have your money doubled this hour thanks to Nemours Children's Health. A $5,000 match is on the table right now from Nemours, and that means so much because the care that's delivered for the children who are in treatment is delivered at Nemours, and the partnership with the Child Cancer Fund is why we're here today. Without the Child Cancer Fund, the child life specialist wouldn't be with the kids every time they go into clinic for treatment. And without the Child Cancer Fund, those kids would not have the kind of opportunities, and the families wouldn't have the funding to be able to pay the mortgage and the gas and the light bill and be able to pay to get to transportation for treatment and the food and all the other non-medical expenses. The Child Cancer Fund steps up to the plate to do that. I want to bring up, hey, Susan, can I bring you from the data center real quick? I want to bring up Susan Hitch real quick. Come on up. I don't know if you remember, how many years ago did you make that beautiful dollhouse?
Oh, gosh, it was several years. Hal, do you know how many years ago that was?
How many years ago was that, Hal? We were at Nemours. It was probably about 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. Susan made this incredible dollhouse, huge dollhouse, and she wanted to donate it to the Child Cancer Fund and to Care-A-Thon. And so we put it up as an auction item, I think, and we were getting some good donations for it, and I was really excited that we were getting donations, but I felt like, I don't know, maybe Clark Howard taught me, I thought we could do better. And so at that moment, I decided, well, I think we can do better. So we made a donation, and we got the dollhouse. But we didn't want the dollhouse. I didn't need more dollhouses in my house. So what am I going to do with this big old dollhouse?
How many dollhouses do you play with?
Well, I am wearing makeup right now, so I'm not sure how to answer that question for you. But I connected with the Child Cancer Fund and my good friend Carla Montgomery, and we found a young lady who we thought, well, this would be a perfect match. Elizabeth Rosario, can you please come up here? You have not seen her since we gave her...
Oh, my Lord. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Oh, you look fabulous. Oh, my God, she's all grown up.
I know, right? Where do you go to school?
Bishop Kenny High School.
Yeah, BK! All right. And how old are you?
I'm 16.
She's 16 now. You still got that dollhouse?
I do actually. It's in the front of my house.
That's the spirit of what this organization does. I mean, that's why we're here today. I got goosebumps right now with that, man. That is what this organization is about. Even if you don't have the money to give, if you are a believer, then you believe time, talent, treasure. It's the talent and the time that you put into it, the treasure, and it meant the world to this young survivor. How many years post-treatment are you?
11. I just hit 11.
11 years post-treatment. That's great. We're going to have you back up in just a minute or two, okay? But I wanted to make sure you two met.
Thank you so much. It's so great to see her.
I had to have that happen. That was just special. Because I'll never forget, we took some great pictures at and now they're going to talk right now.
Why must you make me feel feelings, Rich? You know, the thing is, like, if it wasn't for us streaming this, I'd be like, okay, I can cry, no problem. Now they're streaming. Now I have to try to cover up these tears.
Well, no. Tears are good.
Yeah.
That's, I guess.
It is
means
good.
that the phone rings, we'll make it happen.
Yeah,
What's the
and
phone
how
number,
do
though?
you make the phone ring?
You call 855-916-9500 and
855-916-9500. And we have some phones ringing, but we have more that are not. So you need to make that call right now. If you are new to Northeast Florida, if you're new to, let's see, Duval, Clay, Baker, St. Johns County. What did I miss? Nassau County.
Yep, you got it.
How did I forget?
You've lived
Amelia
here 30
Island.
plus years.
Oh, come on. If you are new to any of the 5 metro area counties, we need you to know what this is about. This is about the children and the future of Northeast Florida. And there are children who unfortunately are diagnosed with cancer. And that is a cancer diagnosis that affects the entire family, not just the child. And so your donations help the family through the journey of care, treatment, and beyond. Because even after treatment, there's ongoing support needed by that child and that child's family. So your generous donation allows these children to get the care they need in Jacksonville and the family to have the support they need through that child's journey. So every dollar you give goes to work for these kids and their families by you, whatever you can afford. $5, $50, $10, $20, $100, $1, whatever it is. 855-916-9500.
This is the one time we actually want kids to look at their phones right now.
Yes, this is a good time to look at your phone or tell mom or dad, hey, let's call and make that donation, because if you can do $10, it's going to be doubled thanks to Nemours Children's Health, up to $5,000. We just had a whole new team of volunteers with us for the next 2 hours. Every single phone is manned right now in the Seaside Claim Services call center, but they're looking up on stage. We got a nice crew up here, but I want them looking down at the phones at 855-916-9500. We talk about kids and looking at their phones. Rosa and Amy Nauman are with us. Is this?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
And who's Amy?
I'm Amy.
Amy, and how are you, Rosa?
Good, how are you?
Good. How old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12 years old. And someone told
Sixth grade.
Sixth grade. And I was told that you came here with something for us, and I was wondering if you could share that story.
Yes. My teacher last year, she prompted me to research a nonprofit organization and help raise money for them. And so I started selling my bracelets and watercolor to help raise money for.
So you started raising money for the Child Cancer Fund. How did you choose us?
I thought it was just something that needed more attention in the world. And my grandpa had cancer, and so I just think it's a very important cause.
Your grandma had cancer?
Grandpa.
Yeah, it probably wasn't as fun as it is for these kids who get to come here and do all that stuff.
No.
What do you remember about seeing that journey for them?
It was very hard, lots of grieving, but I love him very much.
Yeah. And so you came after raising some money selling these bracelets. Do you have any on you?
I have a few pieces of art.
Hold them up so we can see them. She can hold your mic. Watercolors. Look at how oh my
wow.
goodness. Look at the
that
watercolors. I
gorgeous?
misspoke. I
Beautiful.
said bracelets. Excuse me. Look at these watercolors. They're
You
beautiful.
are a talent,
All
man.
right. Look at that. How long have you been doing watercolors like that?
I'm not sure. I enjoy doing art a lot.
Yeah. And so you raised some money and you want to give it to the Child Cancer Fund?
Yes.
Can I ask you how much you raised?
$550.
Wow.
$550 she raised by selling her watercolors. A sixth grader is here, and she just donated $550 through her artwork, through her watercolors, and that actually is going to become $1,100. I did the math! Yeah, I did it! Thanks to Nemours
Product of
Children's Health.
Yankee schools, you could double that.
That's,
Okay.
that's not even a Michigan education. You know I didn't go there, Mal.
But-
I
but-
married into that.
But can I just say to Rosa, can I just say how special that is? Because you took something that you just enjoy, that is just special to you, that you, is it a hobby of yours?
Yes.
You took it, and then you took it upon yourself to say, I want to support something in the community. I want to do it maybe in honor of your grandfather. And I just want you to know that now your support is impacting children right here on the First Coast. I hope you understand how special that is.
Thank you.
And I hope literally for the rest of your life, you keep that same level of love and passion and giving back to your community, because it makes you feel good. But just know you are supporting so many young people right here on the First Coast. Well done.
Thank you.
So how about you? You motivated by this? Here we have a sixth grader who decides to make a difference for these children. Paints, sells the paintings, and then is donating all that money, what does it mean you might be able to do right now as you're driving around and making a difference yourself by calling 855-916-9500? You want to give the number? Remember, I said do it like you're talking to your sister, like you're mad at your sister. Give it some volume.
855-916-9500.
Very good.
One more time. Do it again.
Louder. You're really mad at your sister this time.
855-916-9500.
I think we can find some people to call and make that donation of $550 to match what you just did for these wonderful kids and for the community. You hopefully have had a chance to meet some of these families, and the impact that the Child Cancer Fund has made in their journey helps with bill payment assistance. The kids get to go away and the family goes away in the fall to Camp Boggy Creek, all through generous donations. When you donate, and because of what you just did and that donation, all that money stays in your community, and you're literally helping the people in this room and the next people with treatment. There are a lot of great charities. Mal Washington Youth Foundation is one of them, where tangibly you can see my $100 is going directly to this. My time and talent will go directly into mentorship programs. There are a handful of great nonprofits in this community that you can truly say that this money is going directly to this mission, and this is one of them now.
And can I just say, you're an inspiration. The people who are listening, they're hearing you, and and the fact that you, as a 12-year-old, raise money, $550 to give to the Child Cancer Fund, that is going to be an inspiration for other people to call in. And the artwork, that artwork is going to last. People are going to have that artwork. And so what I love about things like this is years from now, people are going to remember you and what you were trying to do and how you became an inspiration.
And also
Thank
just the
you.
fact that like you're helping make so many families like lives just you're easing a little bit of that stress from them.
Yep.
I think that's also the important thing. Also, that art is just spectacular.
Isn't it?
Like,
Hold it up one more
it's not
time
like
so
one
we
of those
can
things
see
where
it.
You've seen like, elementary school art and you're like, "Oh, this is nice. I'm going to put
Look
it
at
on
that.
the fridge." Wink and but like this is legitimately beautiful.
Can I ask
The one
you?
thing you got to do, you got to sign all your art, because when you become a famous painter someday, suddenly this is going to be worth so much
Oh my
money.
gosh, yes.
Can I ask you to do some artwork before you go? Have you done the handprint on the wall?
Not yet. No.
We have a first of its kind wall of fame that everyone who is a part of this Care-A-Thon is putting their handprint on. I would love to have you do that and sign it. Would you do that for us?
Yes.
Excellent. And stay where you are. I want to bring in Kellie McCauley. Kellie, thank you for
Hi,
coming.
how are you?
Was that not an inspirational?
Amazing. I mean, absolutely. I mean, especially in 12. I mean, to go that far, it's hopefully more people follow. I mean, hopefully.
Well, they have to call
they
855-916-9500. Say that number again.
It is 855-916-9500.
Where did your cancer journey begin?
My daughter, she was diagnosed with cancer at 15 in 2022, relapsed in 2025. So, man, the things that the foundation does, it's crazy. I mean, just you wouldn't think like a gift card for food is like a big deal. It's a big deal. I mean, it's a huge deal. I think another thing is she has a rare cancer. So being that she relapsed, there's not a lot of treatment options for her. So child cases and stuff like that. So we actually spoke to somebody at the I can't even
Child
speak right
Cancer Fund, yeah.
Yes, and she was amazing. I mean, just kind of, giving us ideas of what to do. I mean, even us sending her information and her doing research. I mean, even that, it's something that you don't see. So, I mean, we're appreciative of it.
The relapse story, unfortunately, is also a story. Our friend Julia, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. Julia's with us. She was with us last year. Julia works for ViStar,
I do.
doing great work. And we had a great team from ViStar that was here earlier today.
Yes, we did. Out here in the community doing good.
Indeed. Last year, can you remind us, for those who might not have heard, you were at the Care-A-Thon at Nemours, and what was the update you were giving?
Our daughter had, she was originally diagnosed in 2020 during COVID and 2.5-year treatment, and she'd been off treatment. Everything had been going well, but June last year,
Oh. Oh, we got a bad battery.
The 2026 Care-A-Thon, presented by Duval Asphalt. Call 855-916-9500.
we found out that our daughter's cancer had relapsed. She had been off treatment for about 1.5 years, and so during the Care-A-Thon, I was upstairs at Nemours being interviewed by Rich, and she was downstairs getting chemo.
And I remember
Yeah.
that she was downstairs getting chemo at the time.
Yes, she unfortunately did not win her battle. She passed in September, but she gave a strong fight and left her indomitable spirit. I will never forget the first year that we did this. It was like 2021, so we're post-COVID, and it was just Rich and Clark and Mo standing there, and we stood up to take a photo together, and she's like, "Wait, stop. Mom's fangirling over here. You need to go stand by Clark." So she made us all rearrange so that I could stand by both Rich and Clark. That's the kind of girl that she was, and that's how she fought her battle.
She has a valiant spirit, and I know that it lives in you today. I've seen it. I've seen it in your work and your mission. You've been here. I know it cannot be easy to hear stories that are different than your story and journeys that are different than your journey, and yet you're giving of yourself here in the Seaside Claims Services call center at 855-916-9500. Again, 855-916-9500. You showed strength walking through the door today.
I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it. However, we would not have made it through our journey without those that had gone before us. And so I know Mo would have kicked me in the behind had I not come today. So I'm here in her honor and here to help those families who get a first-time diagnosis or a relapse diagnosis because they need this support.
This heart of yours is so amazing. You are such a wonderful human being.
Thank you. It's truly my pleasure to give back. I've been here volunteering on the phones this afternoon with my team from ViStar, and we've been doing this for 3 years now together as a team. And so my last call that I received was from Jack C. Wilson Roofing, and they donated $1,500.
All right, let's hear it for Jack C. Wilson Roofing. Ring that cowbell.
So I want to put out a challenge to all the roofing companies in town. You can match or you can beat them, but give us a call at 855-916-9500. Again, it's 855-916-9500.
And that donation can go such a long way because Nemours is going to match up to $5,000. And if we go over that, we might just have to make a few phone calls to make that happen and still keep the match going. By the way, if you are listening to the Care-A-Thon now, and if right at this moment you can't give, I do want to encourage you to hang with us until 5 o'clock. I was told that we've had 11 years of doing this now, Clark.
That's
One
right.
thing that we've never done is happening in the 5 o'clock hour is what I was told. I don't know what that
We
is.
I'm not going to reveal yet.
Oh,
There's
you
gonna
know,
be
okay.
something really special coming.
So something
First
special is
time
happening.
ever in
first
the
time
history of the Care-A-Thon.
at 5 o'clock, but don't wait. If you are inspired by Mo's story, if you're inspired by any of the stories you're hearing, if you're inspired by a sixth grader who raised $550 for the Child Cancer Fund, I know times are difficult. I know gas prices are $3.98 a gallon, and I know that things might be a little more tough this year. And if you've already given, thank you. Now the challenge is call your friends, call your neighbors, call your church family, call your work family. Tell them that you gave to a cause that matters and that you want to challenge them to do the same, just like Jack C. Wilson Roofing did as well. Call 855-916-9500.
And
Kellie,
Rich, we're hearing a lot of conversation out
Right.
here, which means that people are not on the phones in the call center. The whole purpose of the call center is you call in and you make a donation, whatever you can afford. I don't care if it's $1. I don't care if it's 5, 10, 20, 50. Should I keep going?
This is like the
much as you
financial
want.
version of that Howard Dean speech back in 2004. We're going to go to Washington and Michigan. Ah!
I cannot do that squeal. I'm sorry.
You want me to do it for you?
And
Yeah,
he did,
you
Whether it
squeal.
be $1, $5, $10, $20, and then eventually we'll get over $300,000 and Clark Howard will get to wear makeup.
There you go. 855-916-9500. 855-916-9500. I need to hear that off-pitch jingle of these phones ringing. I'm not hearing it right now. Enough.
Please do, my voice hurts.
Yeah, so that was your best Howard Dean?
That was, I mean, don't make me do it again.
It was pretty good.
855-916-9500. You are the one who can make it happen. You riding around right now. Not the person in the next SUV, not the person in the next pickup truck, not the person in the next car. You are the one who can pick up the phone and say, isn't that nice people are doing it? Yeah, it's nice when you do it. Call 855-916-9500.
Kellie, in what ways did the Child Cancer Fund help you financially, you and Sammy financially?
Well, we got gift cards both for gas and for food, which was nice because we always would put them aside. So whenever she was feeling like she needed to do something or get something from the store, then, you know, it was kind of like her little treat to be able to go. They do other assistance as well. We try to minimize as much assistance that we use just because there's so many people out there that need it. So we just want to use what we need, but we don't want to overuse. I think with us, the biggest thing was just the communication, or in the child life specialists. I mean, they
Totally funded by Child Cancer Fund.
my daughter, I mean, they sit and chat all day. Like, she's had treatment all week, and I mean, I don't even know why I'm there, because she'll be talking to the nurses or they'll just come in, and it's just amazing how they make the kids feel. You know, my daughter started at 15 and she's coloring, you know, and you don't see 15, 16. I mean, she's 19 now and still, hey, Mom, you want to color? And that's from, you know, the child life specialist just sitting down there doing it with her. And it's, without them, I don't know. I mean, they do so much. I don't think people realize, like, how important they are.
Well, we try to illuminate it through this broadcast. It's not always easy to do, but you all are the fuel who helps make the connection. Julia, what were you about to say?
I was going to say, I think without the child care specialists, I don't think we could get those kids in the door.
Oh, yeah.
What they have to face
Oh, yeah.
is miserable, and it's awful, and it's just a bright spot. Gives them something to look forward to. I think my daughter only went for the gifts.
Or to, like, talk to him or
yeah.
something, you know. I mean,
Yes.
it's anything. Like, it's like, oh, is so-and-so here? Or, well, why are they off today? I mean, my daughter,
Yes.
she says that all the time, and I'm like, well, you know, they need a day off, like, every once in a while, but
Let me just run through. We talk about 855-916-9500. You're hearing these stories about the financial support that's come. But the child life specialist position will always be at Nemours no matter what. It's now Miss Sarah Lapsovic.
She's amazing.
Wasn't she? She is amazing. If anyone could replace Miss Jolly, those were big shoes to fill.
Yes.
Miss
Yes.
Sarah is it. And she will always be there. There will always be a child life specialist. Publix gift cards, $100 to take the worry away from where is dinner going to come. Nimnik Family of Dealerships dropped $1,000 in gas cards on Carla Montgomery's lap today. Sending a family to Camp Boggy Creek in November. The music therapy with Stephen Amburn. We heard the Care-A-Thon song earlier, and we're going to hear it again before the 5 o'clock hour. Without that music therapy, some of the kids can't open up. That's paid by generosity from the community to the Child Cancer Fund. There's horse therapy. There's literally a barn at Nemours Children's Health on the St. Johns River because of donations through the Child Cancer Fund. That's part of the wraparound care. It's every single thing that could fall through the cracks for a family that's non-medical. Anything you can think of. If a family is in need, the community is there to help. But it takes you calling 855-916-9500. Take up that $5,000 pledge from Nemours. Be inspired by this beautiful 6th grader who donated her own treasure and talents. And make the phone ring, please, in the Seaside Claims Call Center. 855-916-9500. Jacksonville, we need you now. We need Northeast Florida. We need Southeast Georgia, wherever you are listening. If you're inspired, your money stays in this community. Can you guys stay put for a few minutes? I want to thank once again Rosa and Amy. Dad, we didn't get you on, but how proud of you are? How proud are you of this young lady?
So proud.
You're looking at them, taking pictures and video. You're like, I don't need to be on a microphone. Rosa, what you did is tremendous. Let's hear it once again for Rosa and for Amy Nauman. That donation of $550 is doubled thanks to Nemours Children's Health. And if you want to see her watercolor work, it's incredible. You guys stay put. 855-916-9500. Let's hear it in the Seaside Claims Call Center. The 2026 Care-A-Thon presented by
Rich,
Duval Asphalt continues.
Rich, you brought some watercolors with you. How many did you bring that are unsold right now? Oh, you gotta talk in the microphone.
Oh, we have some unsold ones?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was wondering we could maybe get some donations for what you've got here that's unsold. How many you have unsold?
At least 10, I think.
Wow.
Wow.
What about like if we got maybe $100?
$100 a watercolor.
Is that cool? And then that would raise, that's $1,000 if my math is correct. Huh?
Yeah,
Not
you
bad,
did
not
okay.
bad.
You
I've
did
gotten
okay.
pretty good at this. I only have a 7th grade education, I'm told. So I haven't gotten very far. All right, so we got 10 watercolors. Anyone who calls and donates $100 and wants a watercolor,
Michigan
we're going to
State?
get them from Rosa here. So make sure that
Definitely
if
not
you want
Michigan.
a watercolor from Miss Rosa here.
But it does have the maize and blue on.
916-9500.
Oh, look,
Yeah, so
look
let's
at that right
make those
there.
phones ring right now because I want you to know these watercolors, will you sign them too?
Sure.
And there's going to be an investment because these are going to be worth some money. I got to tell you, your 100's going to pay back over and over again because it's going to become 200 right away for these wonderful children and their families. And you're going to have the inspiration of this watercolor, but the real inspiration is you as a child of 10 deciding, now 12, at 10, starting to paint these and saying, I'm going to sell these and I'm going to use this money for the Child Cancer Center. Awesome. That is absolutely awesome.
You've made everyone proud, Rosa.
855-916-9500.
I feel a little heavenly wink coming down. My daughter Mo was an artist. So the fact that you're here putting her love and yours together and making things better for families is incredible.
Thank you, Rosa, for everything you're doing. And thanks for being here. You're a
You
special
rock.
young lady. 855-916-9500. Let's hear it for Rosa and everyone who is here in the 2026 Care-A-Thon. Proudly presented by Duval Asphalt on 104.5 WOKV.
Come out, won't you turn my soul into a